What's up, guys? Welcome to another episode of the Kiss Capits podcast. Today I have two lovely guests with me.
Hello.
And I don't know whether I should introduce them or they should introduce themselves.
I think let's hear your introduction of us.
Yeah, let's see if we can say our names again.
It's gonna be horrible. It's gonna be horrible.
Let's do it.
But I'm gonna do just with the nicknames.
Okay.
I have Sue and I have Kesh. You see,
Yes.
that's just, it doesn't even give it enough substance. People won't be like, okay, Sue and Kesh.
Okay, great.
And
That's the end of
then that's it. So I'll let you introduce yourself. Let's start with Sue.
What are we doing? Like,
You're introducing yourself. Just your name and what you are. What you do. What you do. Sorry. What you do. Sorry.
What am I?
Sorry.
Human.
Sorry. What you do. What you do. What you do.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hi, my name is Suhun Shin.
Yeah.
Basically, we have a company called ConkreteRoses. That's what we do. We do hand-painted items of like everything and anything.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
That's how we explain.
Also, it's the two of you, right?
Yeah, we did together.
So which Instagram thing did you send me? I know
I
there's
sent you-
Concrete Roses. I
Yeah.
thought that was her. And then I
No.
know the
So ConkreteRoses is
Sue-
both of us,
yeah.
and Suhun is my personal one.
So-
Suhun S is my personal one.
Okay, so Concrete Roses is like a fashion.
I think we said
What-
it's like
what
art
is
and
it?
fashion brought together because we started off by like painting on denim jackets only, and then we kind of went into painting on everything,
Yeah,
right? But
yeah.
mainly apparel, and then we just started t-shirts recently. So I think it's just everything.
Have you thought of doing it on? Oh, okay. In fact, before we even proceed,
She needs to
so-
introduce herself.
Yeah, my apologies. My apologies. I was just ready to roll.
No worries.
Yeah. So
I'm Kesha, and yeah, we do Concrete Roses together.
yeah.
And then I think separately we just do like digital art pieces on commission.
Digital art pieces. What's that?
Like portraits and
Yeah, so we
On like iPad.
Yeah,
softwares
we
and
do
stuff?
digital
You
art.
do that?
yeah.
You know, the funny thing is, this is gonna be a proposal right here, right now. I'll tell you guys what. I want an artwork for my podcast. Let me just
We're
show you
ready
what.
to do it.
Let me
We're
just
so
show you what I
ready.
have
We
right
got
now.
you.
So I don't know about your rates. I'm sure they must be crazy.
No.
Because I've seen from my own research, I know you've gone to art school, like both of you.
Yeah, I went to fashion school.
Fashion school.
Yeah,
Where?
in New York.
New York. And
I
you?
went to art school in Rome.
Wow. So how am I supposed to afford these rates?
No,
No.
our
Jesus
policy is
Christ.
basically like everyone around us is super expensive. We just
Yeah.
want like people
It's
our
super-
age to be able
Yeah,
to do
yeah,
things
to-
and
We're,
yeah,
trying,
yeah.
afford
we're trying
it.
to expose more people to art.
Yeah.
So we're trying our best to keep our prices moderate so that more people are able to.
And because that's it. Oh, so let me just give guys a little backstory of how I met Sue.
Okay.
So I had gone for this sushi and wine tasting, which of course I was never open to ever try, ever. So it was just through Barak,
Yeah.
Israel,
Yeah.
and then he just said, "Oh, you should just come and try this out."
He was very
So-
brave, by the way. He did very well.
I did. I tried, and it wasn't as bad as I thought. That's the
It
thing.
wasn't as bad as
All
you
the
thought.
No. I mean, no. I
was
don't mean it's bad. I don't mean it's bad. I'm just saying that in my mind, I just kept on imagining that the taste must just be crazy.
Right.
But after trying it, I was like, this is actually something that I can actually get used to.
Yeah.
But I think it's an acquired taste.
No, of
So if I
course.
do it 2 or 3 times, I'm good.
A lot of
Because-
people are really scared still of sushi.
Yeah.
So we're just seeing now that people are becoming more open to
Yeah.
trying sushi. A lot of like Kenyans are very scared of
Mhm.
sushi, but now more and more people are really interested in having sushi as well.
And that's like your family business,
Yeah.
right?
So my dad
Yeah.
owns Tokyo Restaurant, which
Mhm.
it's been there since 2001, and I'm just now slowly
Mhm.
getting into the business and trying to help out a bit.
Ooh,
That's so pretty.
this is nice.
Color
huh?
is very nice.
I thought it would look good on camera.
It's beautiful.
For the cat.
yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, so that's where I met Sue. But after doing like a few tasting sessions, because she kept on coming back to the table and just asking me like, how did you find it? And then I told her it was horrible. No, but that was just a joke, of course.
Yeah,
That
yeah.
was just a joke. And then Hector, mentioned that you do art.
Yeah, thanks,
And then,
Akta,
and
for
then
the-
that
Yeah.
definitely,
Shout
yeah, she hasn't even been on the podcast. You can only
She's
imagine.
Soon. Coming soon. Coming soon.
So that caught my attention because back in like high school, and I've always loved drawing and
Yeah.
everything,
Yeah.
but I've never like connected to a lot of people when it comes to art. Because I was just drawing, everybody else is like playing football, doing all the boy stuff, the boring stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're not so good stuff. But anyway, so that caught my attention. And now that you've mentioned like digital art, that's also something that I used to want to pursue because I
Right.
was in advertising. But after joining agency, like they just killed my dreams. I was overworked.
Corporate world.
I was just way too much overworked, and until I quit enough times, I got fired enough times, and then I just started the whole digital thing,
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
content creation and stuff. So this is amazing because I actually get to talk about something that I used to
Yeah.
to really love.
Yeah.
Brings back memories, good and bad memories.
Both. It's okay.
Both. It's
So yeah, when it
okay.
comes to the digital, let's just talk about it in general. What kind of style would you describe your art as?
I
Is
think
it something that exists or it doesn't? Because what she told me is that when you're working on a piece, both of you sort of like put your touch to it.
Yeah.
So-
So I think we've been taught to just like do all types of styles. Like we
Wait,
do have.
did you finish introducing yourself?
Yeah, I'm
sure.
Kesha, by the way. I did. I said
Oh
my
yeah,
name.
oh yeah, okay,
Yeah.
okay, yeah. So
We got it, we
I
got it
think
Uh-huh.
falling. I think we've like because we've always done art, we can cater to whatever the client wants. Like
Yeah.
if they want it abstract or like realistic.
yeah.
So we kind of just do what they want.
Yeah, I
Mhm.
think we work off of each other very well as well, just
Mhm.
because we've been painting together for a very long time.
Mhm.
So we kind of fill each other's missing pieces,
Yeah.
kind of. So like
Mm.
she'll help me where I can't do things like, and I'll do the things that she can't do.
But is your style like similar, or she brings something different and you bring something different?
I think we, like she said, we kind of both work in all different kinds of styles.
Mhm.
Like we don't really have.
A
I think in
certain-
our digital work, we both have different
Yeah.
styles. But when
Yeah.
it comes to painting and hand painting things,
It's kind
we-
of just what the client
yeah,
wants, right?
we have to adjust our styles to what the client wants.
Mhm.
So there's no specific style that we have to like, if
Mm.
that makes sense. Like
I don't
if
know.
you as
I
a
don't know
client,
whether it does to
if
me.
you as a client,
Yeah,
want something abstract,
yeah.
even if our style is realistic, it
Yeah.
doesn't matter because
Yeah.
you're the client. And if
Ah.
you want something abstract on your jacket,
Yeah.
we'll do that for you.
Mm-hmm.
It won't be realistic because that's our style. If that makes sense.
It does.
Yeah?
It does. No, it does.
Okay.
It does. So, I was talking about the. Oh, let me show you the podcast cover because I've just seen like other people on their podcast. They have like really dope and artsy, just
Yeah.
simple covers. And I also saw on your Instagram. I don't know whether it was hers or yours. And my Instagram has a problem by the way. So if you follow me and then I try follow you back, it just doesn't
work.
Yeah, but I was told I have to uninstall and install again.
I think they've been having a lot of issues recently.
Oh, but either way, let me just show you. I don't. It's a nice cover, but I think I can do better with something that's more.
You.
No, just
Podcasty.
podcasty. Yeah, because
We'll put your face on it.
my face is on it already, so this is
Okay.
what I'm using as a cover.
Yeah.
But other people have like this really nice and simple vibe
Yeah.
that I've noticed in some of your artworks. Like the
Minimalistic.
Yes,
Yeah.
exactly. So I mean, I'm looking for
That's
that.
really doable.
That I mean,
We
how
got you.
are you
we
sure?
got you.
Yeah,
for
we
sure.
got
Don't
you.
lie to me.
No, we
sure.
we
Here.
we deliver.
So
We
so,
got
We
you.
deliver.
so how much would it cost me?
We're gonna have to go off the podcast, discuss the pricing.
Oh shit!
No, but it
Oh,
won't be. It
shit.
won't be.
It's
like,
really not that
It
much.
really isn't.
It won't be crazy.
No,
No.
man. It'll be between
You'll
like 2 to
see.
5K. Like nothing. Too
Really?
Crazy.
Yeah.
You're lying.
No,
No, really.
I think we like try.
You're gonna paint on all my clothes by the way.
Perfect.
No, but that's because I really wanted to, and I'd even gone online and started looking for people in like Belgium and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, thinking like but it's just still hard to communicate to them
Yeah,
what I
think
want.
you need to like talk to people face to face to like
And
explain
then
what you
even
want.
just that bond that you establish
Yeah.
when you're
yeah.
when you're talking about art makes a very big difference.
sure.
So do we have a deal on that?
We have a
Yep.
deal. We got
Can
you.
I pay for it right now?
No, man. You'll pay us.
You pay us after we've done it, and
After
we
we've
give you
done
what
it.
you want.
After?
Yeah.
You can
What?
give a deposit.
Wait,
Yeah,
are you
give us a
guys
deposit.
Kenyans?
No. Well,
Are you?
now I
We're
am. Now I
Kenyans.
am.
Now I am.
Now
We're
you
both
are?
Kenyans.
I
We're both
wasn't.
Kenyans.
You both are?
Yeah.
For real?
Yeah, I was
Because the
born
culture
here.
is like I just need my money.
No,
I
we
need all
trust
my
you
money.
though.
I need all my money
No,
What
before
a
pay me
judge
now.
character.
Trust
She's a
issues.
really good judge of characters. If she's like,
Ah.
this person needs
This
to pay
person's
first.
shady.
But for real though, I would want to do that like ASAP.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we're-
let us know.
I don't know how your bookings are, your
Yeah,
schedules.
we're
No,
good. You
we're
just tell us
chilling,
and we'll do it.
What?
We got you.
And then I've noticed similar. Oh, we'll get back to that because
Okay.
that we have to do.
Okay.
No
So
problem.
I've noticed like a lot of circles in your artworks.
Circles.
Yeah, like maybe on the background. Maybe you haven't noticed
Oh,
it, but
Suhan's.
That
Oh,
might be
yours?
mine.
Yeah, her background
Yeah.
said you.
Not backgrounds,
Ma-
but like I
the
crop
shape
it. This one.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
I crop
yeah.
it into like actual circles.
yeah.
No.
So
that's
what's that about?
not much.
It's aesthetically
It's
pleasing.
just it's just like curating your Instagram type of thing, right?
Mm.
So every third one that I do is just in a circle, basically.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Okay, this is interesting.
That's me.
That's me.
Oh yeah. I don't think I would miss that. And this?
That's not me. That's not me.
So that's just a digital painting. So that's
Oh,
kind
but
of the
the-
stuff
yeah,
that we would do for you.
These are dope. This is exactly like what I was looking for.
Yeah,
And
that's
I mean,
essentially what we do for you.
you know, it's so crazy because I was looking the previous week and then I go see your Instagram and I see the exact style
It's fate.
of what
it's fate.
it's meant to
Fate.
be. It's meant to be. So
meant to be.
you do. Is it the same thing that like you do?
Yeah, like
We can
mine
pull
is.
up her page also.
Yeah, because I noticed yours is more on. I think you're more dominant when it comes to like the jacket
Oh, so we
concepts and
both
stuff, or you
paint on
both
the-
do
yeah,
the
we
same thing.
we both literally paint on every single jacket.
It can't be like that synchronized
No,
in
we're
your
that
painting.
We're that
synchronized. We paint
synchronized.
Because
together.
that's where I'm really trying to differentiate. where I
I'll
can-
show you a video of us painting, but we're
my.
that synchronized. This is Kesha's stuff. So like she's more you're really illustrative.
Yeah.
Like her
Mm.
stuff is very like colorful.
Yeah.
This is too funny. I love this.
That's how I was feeling that
Currently
day because I
dead.
had a broken arm.
Oh,
But yeah, she does a lot of really cool stuff like this.
oh, I think it's picking up some noise from.
Yeah,
from-
sorry.
Yeah. So from here we're good. Yeah.
Yeah. this kind
No,
of
it's just
stuff as
about to
well.
go crazy. Like what? Is the whole audio gonna be like that?
Uh-oh.
So sorry, guys.
No
For those who are
problem.
hearing, it's just because of her phone.
Yeah,
It's near
sorry,
the mixer.
guys.
And it's
I
all
got
good.
carried away.
So yeah, I've
Um,
just noticed. But they're both dope styles.
Thank
okay,
you.
it's one style for both of you,
Yeah.
synchronized and everything. And how does your family come in? Because like for me, I think it was very weird because they kept on saying like, "How are you gonna make money out of this?
Yeah.
How are you
Oh,
gonna
for
make
sure.
money out of this? Are you sure this is the right move for you?"
My
Like-
parents spent I think about 5 years trying to convince me to go into architecture
Yeah.
because they were like,
I would
at least
too.
then, at
Yeah.
least then you're doing art,
Yeah.
but you're also making money.
It
Yeah.
still
type of thing.
assures
Yeah.
them like then at least they've
They
taken
have a job.
like- yeah.
Yeah, no, I went straight for the art. My parents were so
Is it
Stressed.
that when you're growing up, is it the one thing that you wanted to be is like just an artist?
yeah. I didn't think I would pursue anything else.
Really?
Yeah.
What about you, Kesh?
I think like I didn't know what I wanted to for a long time, but I've always loved art. And
Mhm.
then when I came to university, I'm like, I'm doing fine arts today. Like, I don't think my dad was too happy. My mom has always supported me in everything I do. Like, they do,
Yeah.
like, obviously it's a voice concern for all parents.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
what are you going to be a starving artist?
They want the best for you. They
Yeah,
just want
and
the
like
best
they
for you.
joke about it, but I feel like that's so real that
Yeah.
that was low key real.
Yeah.
But no, I think after we started Concrete Roses, like our parents were really supportive
They really
for
were.
Concrete
Everything
Roses.
that you're doing.
Yeah, they've
Yeah.
never like. So my mom, I live with my mom, and she's like always done everything she can to help us. Suhan's parents make us survive. They feed us.
they really do.
Yeah, no,
Uh-huh.
they really have been supporting. I don't think we could have done it if they didn't. like
Yeah,
because
no,
it
for
was like
sure.
it's already exhausting like doing it, everything like just us two, and then
Because the reason I'm asking about that is because, like, even on my podcast, like, the whole theme, it's all about, like, the 4 pillars of life. Just balancing out, like, everything.
yeah.
Health, wealth, love, and happiness. So basically, even the questions is just going to involve around that. And just your parents being supportive in what you do, I think it's just like a bonus.
It really
Yeah, I
is.
Because
know.
Yeah.
at times, have you ever had like self-doubt in like your career path? Like, I'm seeing my friends are doing all these other nice things. They're waking up doing like,
I think
wa-
after
waking up in
graduation,
suits.
right?
Yeah,
I think
I'm-
graduation, like once we finished uni, is when we were most lost about what we would
yeah,
do.
like the first year before we started Concrete Roses, like I was like we would meet
were
each
all
other.
yeah,
We were like in
What happened?
We were
we
just
were
going
just
crazy.
we didn't know what to do. Like Suhan
Yeah.
started like she'll probably talk about Elysia, and like she did this website thing, and then I was just doing things on the side, but it was never like.
But
I
what
think-
things? I mean, what are you
So
talking
I was,
about?
you want to talk about Elysian first?
again because
Yeah.
it's gone basically. But it was a website. I was trying to create a print-on-demand website basically for artists in Kenya. So essentially, what it would do was artists would upload their work, and I would print it for them, and we would make merchandise for the artists. But basically, it didn't work because one,
Yeah.
e-commerce was just starting off, so the e-commerce market was not that big at that time.
Yeah.
And then the second thing was printing in Kenya, printing in
crazy.
Nairobi is impossible.
It's
so
damn expensive.
It's expensive, and you don't get the quality.
You don't get the quality.
And
yeah,
with
yeah.
artwork,
Yeah.
you can't just print whatever and like expect
Yeah.
people to like. With artwork, it has to be some sort of a quality. Like there has to be a line.
Yeah.
So yeah, that didn't work out. But then
It
Concrete
just,
Roses
it just
came
makes
from
you
it,
sad
so-
saying that. Can you see her face?
Yeah, but
Like-
she was stressed. Like
It was
I was there with her
painful.
Oh,
with
really?
her first meeting of like making the website, and she just like was like, I don't know how I'm gonna do this.
Yeah, I had to start coding then. I was just the little coding that I knew, I
Yeah.
had to like try to code a full website. It was painful. It's painful.
Sorry.
But
But you
it's
know
okay.
that those are the things that once you go through and then you find like something that you really love
Yeah,
and it's
of
working out
course.
for you, you're like, oh.
Yeah, no, I learned so
Yeah,
much
yeah.
from that as well, and then
Mhm.
we've also been able to implement some of those things into Concrete Roses, so it's all good.
How about you?
I
When did you
was-
have like that self-doubt and then you're like,
I came back
should
and
I just
think
be an accountant? Should
No,
I be a
oh my God,
doctor?
We're so bad
we
at
should
math.
be banned from anything
We're
math.
so bad at
You're
math.
lying.
No, we're not lying.
We're the worst.
We're the
Asians.
worst.
Honestly, we're the worst.
I'm sure like your
Asians.
parents are just like disappointed in you. Like,
Parents are like,
where did we go wrong?
really,
No,
really.
but like we excelled in math in high school. You
In
know,
high
we
school,
passed
we
our
did
classes,
well.
got
Yeah.
A's,
So
and then
well.
that was it.
But
Done.
like in
Never
real
again.
life,
In real life,
real
no,
life,
no.
how is geometry like applied to real life? Can you please?
I
explain
know
to
it can
me?
be crazy, but I mean, you say you were a bit lost. when
Yeah,
it
so
came to-
I started
yeah.
off by like hand painting on handbags.
Yeah.
Like
You
it
had
was
your brand.
Yeah, I
Parkeisha.
started at Parkeisha, and then I did handbags. I printed on pocket squares, and I did a bit of like I did a few cufflinks, but
Yeah.
so I just kept those at Wasp Sprout, and I was honestly just doing it from home
Uh-huh.
and selling it through like social media, and it's not something constant. That's the thing. Like it wasn't a brand. I was just kind of
Yeah.
making
You're just
anything I made. I was like
trying-
under Parkeisha. Yeah, you can buy
Yeah.
this.
At least just keep so that you just don't lose
Yeah.
your mind anyway as you
Yeah.
figure yourself out.
Yeah, and then I think when we start, I don't really think we had self doubt in like comparing ourselves to others, because I mean, like I work with my best friend,
Yeah,
and we
yeah.
do what we love.
You
Like
never have like
I don't
those
feel
kind
bad.
of,
I feel bad for other
pressures?
people that don't get to do what
Oh,
we do.
Oh, that's true. That's true. Because even for most people, it's like you have your friend with you, like when you're going through school and everything else. But once you start working, you
Yeah.
have to go your separate ways.
Yeah.
And then even the bond is not there even
Yeah.
anymore. Maybe somebody has to move to a different place. But you guys have just been together like since childhood, I guess.
I guess
middle school is
Yeah,
kinda
middle school.
childhood, right?
Middle
Like
school.
since 12, 13.
Yeah, something
Since
like
you're
that.
12 to 13 years.
Yeah.
That doesn't happen a lot.
It doesn't.
No,
No,
it doesn't.
we're so
Especially in
lucky.
Kenya. And do you
That's true.
think you're ready to like just keep doing the same thing together?
Yeah, I
think
think
so.
so. I
Or
think
take
we
it to
can
the same level?
to bigger levels,
Bigger levels.
newer levels.
Newer levels.
But where does it go from? What's like the projection of your business?
I mean, we're still quite small right now,
Yeah.
so our main goal now is to continue just to keep growing. We're
Mhm.
still doing a lot of different projects. Obviously, we can't stay on denim jackets forever. So
Yeah.
we've started branching out to different kinds of things. So we're doing like actual paintings, like wall paintings now, on commission.
We're doing logos.
We're doing logos. We're doing
Really?
like a lot of digital stuff as well.
But the digital stuff is amazing.
Yeah. So we're
Even the paintings, I mean, I just want to... Oh, listen. I have this idea. Do you want to hear
Let's
it?
yeah,
hear
for
it.
You
sure.
wanna hear it?
For sure.
I can do like maybe a 30-second video, like just something small for your Instagram, just showing you guys something with a bit of cinematography, just you with washing
Painting.
brushes and stuff.
Yeah, that
And
would be
just, I
great.
mean, yeah.
We've been waiting to do something like that
Yeah,
for
we've
so long.
You're
Remember
lying.
when we were gonna do it with this one video? People came to us and
yeah,
were
they
like, "We
approached
wanna-"
us and
Yeah.
they were like, "We're just starting off, so we're gonna do it for you."
Mhm.
And then we just never heard from them again.
We were so sad.
We
We were so
I'll
excited.
tell you what I'll do. I'll do it for you. You guys just tell me when. Mark my calendar, and I'll come do it for free.
no way.
What do you mean? You don't want to?
No, we
you don't
want to do
you
it.
don't,
That's
you don't
so
want?
exciting.
Of course we
You don't want me
want
to do it or
No, we're
what?
just excited.
Yeah, so I
That's
will
great.
I would do it because I mean I really admire and appreciate art, and once it's rare to find people like who are just in that zone and love what they do, and they saying like there's nothing else that I want to do. This is what I want
Yeah.
to do.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'd want to be involved in some way. So I do just a video. Let me just say I'll do your first video
That's
and
so
have
great.
it out there.
Thank
So
so
like
great.
something 30 seconds
Yeah.
good.
with a lot of cinematography.
You can be
fly.
involved too.
How?
We can have you like
You can
sitting there. You
hold
can
a paper.
posing as a model. We can
Model.
pretend. We can pretend to be drawing you.
Then who's gonna shoot?
Oh,
Oh shit.
we can have
Yeah,
a
we
cutout
can-
of you.
We can do that.
Yeah.
We can
in the
do
background.
that. But let's do something like
Sounds great.
I'm game for that.
Oh,
Yeah,
thank
same.
We can do
you.
something 30 seconds. I mean, that's just a random thought. But if you guys are game,
We're so
We
then-
are
young.
so
but,
down.
but speaking of that, I mean, I've just noticed that, Kesh, your hand.
It's broken.
No, but
Is
she's
it-
a
is
right
it
hand.
broken?
She's a right hand.
It's
so
fractured.
okay.
I like
Oh,
to
yeah.
say fractured because people like broken sounds ugh.
It's so
Yeah.
intense,
Like
right?
yeah, this is
Uh,
only like 3 more weeks, you know.
Yeah.
But you know, as artists, like even for me, I'm always so scared of anything happening to my hands.
Yeah. Well, honestly, like
Yeah.
I'm left-handed, and the only
You're
thing
right-handed.
I'm
You want to talk
right-handed.
about what happened to your hand first of all? Because people
I
can
feel like
hear us talking about your hand, but they're like,
So
"Hmm, what
I
happened
was
Yeah.
leaving my friend's house, and
Yeah.
the maid opened the guard dog, and it attacked me.
Mhm.
But it's not the dog's fault. Like it's the dog's job, you know. He's the guard dog,
to?" Yeah.
and then
Like it's
he,
what he's
He
meant
doesn't
to
know
do.
better,
he like
right?
bit me
He
3
doesn't know.
times. I don't really even remember the pain. I think I just fainted because of the blood.
You fainted.
She
There was
passed
so
out.
much blood. I don't like blood. I just saw my hand. I was like, oh, not today.
How big is the dog?
It's huge.
It's
How
a ball bowl, so it's one of those
Sheesh.
really big dogs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But then
And I
like.
bet it gets fed properly, so it's one of
Yeah,
those
of
really
Do you know
big.
what my
course.
friend told me it eats for a snack? Like a
Yeah.
goat's thigh bone. I am a snack. I am the snack.
Literally a snack.
Oh,
No, but yeah,
shit.
it bit me like 3 times, and then the next week I was like, my hand still kind of hurts, even though the bites had healed. So they're like, you have a fracture. It's like 80 kilos, that dog.
But are you? Oh, but I know, cause that's. What if it got like your right
No,
hand?
no,
that's
but
what I
it
was saying.
didn't, you know?
Think
But I'm just saying,
Thank
like
God.
for an artist, like
If
even
it
for
did,
me, every day when I work,
I would have learned to paint with my left hand for a month.
yeah.
Yeah, but at least that didn't happen.
Yeah, no. I can paint now. I just can't sew, right?
She
I can't
struggled.
hold the two.
She tried to sew the other day.
And then she was
was like,
talking
"My-"
about texting with one
Wow,
finger.
I'm like a super pro, don't I? Like
Super,
reply really
super pro,
quickly.
Yeah.
Wow.
People wouldn't even know.
Okay, so we've talked about a lot of the art stuff and what you do. And have you worked with any major companies? Have you proposed? Have you thought of doing that? Is
I
that
think the
something?
biggest company is Tiramisu.
Yeah.
We did some tote bags for them.
What's that?
Tote bags, you know, like an alternative from
plastic.
to plastic bags.
The
You know, those,
canvas
like,
bags?
Canvas bags that people carry around.
I don't even recycle. I mean, I'm
Get with it,
I'm
John.
one of those
Why
people.
are
But
you
listen,
on
You're
earth?
in the wrong country.
I'm gonna change. See,
You
even
should.
even
Buy
the
our
look
bags.
that I gave, even the look that I gave her, he was like, "What are you talking
You're
about?
in the
what
wrong
bags?
country to be
what
doing
bags?"
this.
This
Yeah, yeah,
country
yeah.
forces you to change. You can't use plastic.
Yeah, there's
No.
no plastic in this country anymore.
But so you're talking about the new materials that were introduced
Yeah,
after
you know-
they banned the polythene bags, right?
Yeah, so you know how they had plastic shopping bags?
Yeah, yeah.
So it's just an alternative to that. I'll show you what
Mhm.
exactly it was. But shout out to Tiramisu because those guys are great.
Shout
and
out
they
to them.
really helped us.
I'll start supporting them and start being a support.
They're so great.
They're
also
so
delicious
wonderful.
stuff. So
Yeah, so yummy.
Mm-hmm.
Where are they? Okay, so this is the tote bag,
Yeah.
and we did a bunch of designs for the company.
Yeah. So you do a
Yeah.
digital art piece and
no,
then
we
it's
actually hand painted
All of them?
150 tote bags.
Yeah.
all of them.
Yeah, it was
We were
not-
going so delirious. It
we
was
were-
so great, but it was
Maybe you
just-
should have taken a video of us then. We were
Yeah.
like a whole new
150
us.
I'd be bored shooting.
No, we weren't bored. We were
No,
just.
I'm
we
saying
were
for me,
entertaining ourselves.
for 150.
well, they
but,
were like 5 different designs, right?
Yeah.
But you know, that shows your passion. Because like for
Yeah, 'cause
me,
we couldn't
I'd be
have
like,
done that
what?
otherwise.
150 bucks? No, I'm not doing it. I can do 2, and then we can print the others.
Yeah, no. We got.
But so you actually just enjoy doing it.
Yeah, we really.
we had a
I think
system going and everything.
We were a factory, man. We were a factory at that point.
And this
Of
is so
2.
fly because I'm just trying to think of any other things that I can just throw myself and just say like, can I do this with you
We
guys?
can do
I do
anything,
this?
honestly. We have a problem saying no. So
Yeah, we really do
you
have a
just
problem saying
let us
no.
know. We can
I
paint
mean-
on it. We're down.
You've met the right person because like for me, I'm always saying like I have to shoot or edit every single day. But it's because I love it. So even at times when people asking me like, are you being paid for this? I'm like, even if you're not paying me, it doesn't mean I can't do my own thing.
Yeah.
Because it gives me that satisfaction.
For sure.
And that's what it's all about when it comes to art. So you said you do commission works, right?
Yeah.
Is there like a category of like if somebody wants, you can say like we do this, and this.
We literally
You
do
mentioned
everything.
Yeah.
you mentioned. Oh shit! You just mentioned a lot of stuff.
Literally
Yeah,
everything.
let's-
'Cause we
let's-
literally
let's
do
go.
everything.
Let's go with everything. Who would you say, like your target audience is? In like from a business side and even just from an artsy side.
I think
Because
we're
like
just
from Instagram, if I go to both your Instagram, super fly.
thank
Super
you.
fly. Like I was blown away because trust me, I'll show you the other artworks or artists that I was trying to look for to do my iTunes thing. But I was like,
We
how do
got
I,
you. We
like
got
they
you.
respond after like 1 week, and then I was so stressed.
But the art scene in Nairobi is just now picking up.
it
So-
just started.
But like, it's such a big. Like there aren't very many artists like us. There's like Ed, who's a big artist in
Who's
the
Ed?
scene right
Ed
now.
Wainana?
Ed?
He's
Ed
great.
Wainana.
You should. Why not?
Ed Wainaina or
Yeah,
Wainana, yeah.
So he-
Wainana or Wainaina?
Why?
Ed, you see your
Ed, help
supporters.
us out.
Ed is so great.
Ed
Ed,
is-
we love you.
Ed is
I've
so
also tried
wonderful.
sushi for the first time at Suhan's.
Yeah, he was another. We
but
also
I'm-
took his.
I'm definitely gonna
Sushi
come
virginity.
back just for I think restaurant week. I'm coming to do
I don't
some.
think we do restaurant week.
Listen, I don't care. I'm coming to eat there. I'm coming to eat there. I'll be
I don't care
there.
if you're not part of
Yeah,
the
yeah.
restaurant week.
I'm coming there
I'm coming during
during
restaurant. This is his page.
Yeah.
He's really killing it in the
He's
scene
an
right now.
insane artist.
He's so great. We love you, Ed.
We
By
do.
the way.
I'll
Hi.
follow him. I'll just like maybe take his handle and just start following him.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
he
yeah.
does a lot of like really cool. He does videos as well, animations. He's another artist that's
I,
up and
I
coming
think
in
I've
the-
come across one of his
Yeah, yeah.
artworks. Yeah, I think this is this is what I saw. I think I saw this.
Yeah,
and I was
he's
like, oh,
so
okay, this
great.
guy looks
He's
like,
so
you know.
creative.
Yeah, this was dope. I saw this.
We actually did a jacket with him as well.
Mhm.
And it was like in the theme of Nairobi, and
We
it
did
was
a
really
skyline,
cool.
yeah.
It was a really cool
So
jacket.
the 3 of you.
Yeah, the 3 of us all together painted the
Wow.
the jacket.
In
Wow.
sync.
Wow.
In sync,
Wow.
fully in sync.
So yeah, before I forget, if I just don't stick to what I was talking about, by then my head just keeps bouncing.
It's
That's
okay.
cool.
We're the same.
So we're talking about
Target audience.
target audience.
Oh yeah, right.
I
Yeah.
think when we started, we started with denim jackets. We aimed to just like everyone, like all ages, from
Mhm.
babies to like
Uh-huh.
everything, because we do all
Yeah.
sizes. And I think we aim our price range to like, we wanted people like our age to be able
Mhm.
to buy it
Yeah,
without, because like I feel like everything is so expensive.
It's
it
true.
is.
But
crazy
it's hard to
expensive.
like find a balance between like the effort and art behind the jacket, and then people just looking at it as a jacket.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
a lot of people don't look at the pieces as pieces of work, of artwork, right?
Mhm.
People just think, oh, it's a jacket, but really it's a painting. We
It's a
consider
painting on a jacket.
it. Yeah, we
Yeah.
consider it a piece of artwork.
Oh wait, and
So
then if I wash the jacket,
No, you're good. It's fabric
you're
Really?
paint.
good.
how do you do
bruh.
that?
Fabric paint?
We're
it doesn't
making
come off?
sure.
No.
Yeah.
I'm new to this. I mean, you just.
I mean, if you have like a hella strong hands and scrub it, even then, I feel like it just wouldn't.
doesn't.
No, it's not. It's not me. The problem is not me. The problem is my cleaning lady.
Oh no, mine too. She
got hands.
She's the
She
Hulk.
got hands. Yeah. So yeah, we were talking about at least it doesn't come off if you're trying to wash the jacket, not unless you have like a really
A really strong
a
maid.
bodybuilder washing your
Like-
clothes.
like
hand
mine.
washing your clothes.
Hand washing. If you do, just put it in the machine.
yeah.
Probably better.
So target audience, you'd say slightly younger people, but at the end of it all, I think maybe you'd still have a category of an older audience.
Yeah.
Do you think
Yeah,
they,
no,
do you think they
generally-
can connect to your art?
Yeah, I think they can, because we've had like older people buy jackets, because denim is like there's no age for denim.
Also,
Yeah.
a lot of the
I think.
older
Yeah.
crowd are buying for their younger family members or
like
friends.
gifts.
So as
I'm
gifts.
just saying, like for older people, like when they see your art,
Yeah.
what do they connect to it? Do
I think
they
they just
understand?
think it's cool, but
I
I
don't
don't think
they
they
do-
understand.
yeah, because they're like,
what it is.
this is just too much.
Yeah,
for me.
well,
Like,
Yes.
the thing is, like, the good thing is that we could do a super, like, we could do a portrait, or we
Yeah.
could do, like, something super minimalistic, like, on the sleeve, like,
Mhm.
a floral pattern or something like that. So I think because we cater to what they want,
Yeah.
we'll always have them as an audience.
Mm.
I don't know. That's
We're
wanna-
super flexible with the
You're flexible
with
with
the
whatever.
artwork that we do, so it really doesn't matter.
And then so far, what's the response from that you're getting from people? How would you say like the Kenyan market is? Is it like supportive, or is it just because they're still taking their time to
Yeah, I think
grow into
I
the
think our
arts?
biggest issue is people not understanding the value of the art, because
Yeah.
we could be selling these same things if we were selling them in the U.S. or the U.K.
New York, it should
we
be
would be-
crazy.
yeah,
for hundreds of
We,
dollars.
yeah. hundreds of dollars, whereas
Yeah.
here even 5,000 shillings is
Yeah.
like people are like, that's
Yeah, like,
expensive. Like, why am I paying that money, kind of thing. But I think slowly people are really accepting the fact that the amount of time and effort that goes into each piece. So I think
I think we're making progress.
yeah,
You're making
yeah, sure.
progress, and then
Yeah.
it's just you don't need to rush
Yeah.
into it, because like we said, in anything that's artsy, you have to let people just
Yeah.
accept it organically. You can't just
Yeah.
force it on
It's true,
people's
and I think
faces.
with fashion, it's like it is about a brand. Like before, we were just painting on
Yeah.
jackets, but now
Yeah.
like I think more people have Concrete Roses jackets or products, so they're
Yeah.
like it's a thing. Concrete Roses, like
It's
to
more
have
So
of
do
a
you
thing,
have like
yeah.
do you normally have like your logo or
So we just put our labels on the back, actually, right? We
Yeah.
don't paint on.
how?
We
Do
just
you have
we
one?
just sew the labels on. Is mine on?
Let me assist you. My broken hand. Oh nope.
No?
Oh wait, I think these are our own jackets
wow.
that we painted. Oh, just check mine.
Okay. That's a very interesting way of marketing yourselves. If you don't even put your
I know, it's true.
it's all,
But
it's
we
all
have
good.
painted
It's all
on them if you
We have painted on them.
You could take it.
Is your hair in the way?
well, that's very interesting though.
I'll turn around at the end of this.
Yeah,
Remind
yeah.
me.
You have to
We'll-
show.
We'll both swap.
We'll do like a thumbnail as well, or even with the jackets.
Yeah.
You know what we'll do? You'll take the jackets. Oh, this would be a nice idea for. Oh, wow, I'm just full of ideas. So you'll put on the jackets in reverse,
Okay.
and then we'll do a thumbnail with that.
Perfect.
Cool.
What do you think of that?
Sounds good.
That's an album cover. What do you
I know,
mean?
album
Literally.
cover.
Yeah.
Bougie, right?
So I mean, it like you said, it's a bit hard to force it on people to
Yeah.
understand, but you'll just give it time.
Yeah.
It's a growing
We've-
industry.
we've
It's something that's
literally-
new.
Only been working for a year now, so we're still a baby. We're still growing.
Babies.
But for a baby, we've received a lot of love and a lot of support
Yeah,
from a lot of
I
people.
think.
Okay, so what would you say is like your biggest influence in what you're doing? Like, let's start with Sue, Kesh.
Like,
Who do you look up to? Maybe let's say that, because I'm sure nobody inspires you. You guys
I
are
mean,
that good.
no, it's not that.
Wow.
To be
That's
fair,
not what we're claiming.
It's
Yeah.
not
That's
like
not what
it's
we're
not
claiming at all.
our artwork on it. A lot of the time, like honestly, it's the clients that inspire us to, because we have to work off of what they want. It's not like
Yeah.
they're. A lot of the times, we're not thinking of our own ideas.
Yeah.
We're just told
Or it's
what
a client
people-
comes and
Yeah.
briefs you like you.
This is
you
what I
wanna-
want. Like they give us an idea, and then we cater to that.
We've done a couple
So-
of jackets where it's our own designs, but majority of the jackets that we do are based on commission. So clients come, tell us what they want,
Yeah.
and then we do designs based off of that.
Yeah, but I
So,
think our aesthetic, like we're just like very minimalistic and like
yeah.
Like
and-
maybe
Yeah.
let's say
Cutesy.
an example would be like, maybe I'm just talking in general, maybe online there's somebody who made you, like, even though you're painting, they made you get into the digital like platform, or maybe you get tutorials from them, or maybe there's a brush stroke technique that you learn from them.
I mean, there are a lot of like YouTubers that are now
Yeah,
coming
exactly, like
up
YouTubers.
that are artists and
Yeah.
stuff, but none of those artists are painting on clothing. type
Yeah.
of
Really?
things.
I think
So-
we just like do things on accident.
why
and we're
don't
like,
you have, like, a
wow,
YouTube?
Look at it.
Man, the amount of things that we're doing right now to be
come
trying to
on.
film ourselves as well.
No,
That would be
because
such a
here's the
thing.
thing.
That is a good idea though.
Because
What a YouTube.
people
Would
keep
be so
people
great.
keep you guys would be good because you know, like, you love talking, you have good like
We
really
love
social
talking.
skills. Yeah, because
To each
on YouTube, like for me, imagine the worst part about when I was starting off, like before I just started even recording myself and stuff, I used to hate the camera,
Yeah, no, I think
like
we're like that.
completely, like completely, like even talking. Or just like I would just get nausea thinking about it.
I don't like my voice on video. It sounds
Yeah,
weird,
same.
right?
You don't like
Same.
it?
It doesn't
You
sound
have an
weird.
amazing voice.
No,
What
but
are you
like,
talking
you know,
about?
like when you take a video of yourself and then you hear someone talking, like,
No.
oh,
You're
like,
shit,
is that
that's
my
me.
voice?
Listen, you
Is
know
that
why?
really my voice?
Because that's even something I just learned, like maybe I think like a year ago. When you're talking to someone, they're on the receiving end, so you never actually hear yourself
It's
That's
true.
so
talking.
true.
So once you see like a recording of yourself, even looking at yourself, you're like, that's how I look.
So shocking.
That's
It's
how
true.
that's how I sound.
shocking.
That's how I act. I don't have manners. Oh my
I
god.
don't have manners.
Yeah, but it's just cause the other people are always on that receiving
Yeah,
end.
that's true.
But once you start like doing it over and over, like after you do like 15 videos, you'll be like, oh man, I wish I started this earlier.
I look
wish
so
started
great.
it. Yeah, I am amazing.
Winning.
I'm amazing.
Winning.
Yeah, you'd be so shocked with some of those things. But you know, I mean, it just takes time. But if you guys, I think you'd be good at that. Even just casually, just put your phone there, just talk a bit and just do like a time lapse. I saw
Yeah.
a time lapse thing
Yeah,
that
we
both
do
of you
time
did.
lapses.
We've done
Yeah.
time lapses.
That's a shortcut. Now that's
is a
that's,
shortcut,
that's
right?
like a B-roll. That's an addition. But now
No
to a
noise.
point where you just talk about, you know, today I'm doing this and this,
Yeah.
and then you hit the time lapse, and then afterwards, or you can do like a voiceover over
yeah,
the
wow,
over the
that's
time
true.
lapse. That would be dope.
It's true.
So would you guys consider doing that?
Yeah.
Maybe. Yeah.
We are
You just look
open
like
to
you're lying.
so
You're just
many-
like,
no, no,
yeah.
not at all.
We try everything. We
We've
really
literally
do. like-
tried everything.
Mhm.
We've had some interesting adventures.
Yeah.
But videos, think about it, and you know, if you ever need advice on that,
We're gonna
Oh,
call
yeah,
you definitely.
Yeah,
Call
for
you.
sure, for sure. I
Come
can
with your
def-
cool mics. We're down.
I can definitely like just come through in the most amazing ways. You'd be shocked.
Oh, yeah.
So we've talked about art like quite a lot. I'm just trying to think of anything else I can throw in before I go to
everything else.
everything else. But on art, I've just touched on like quite a lot.
It's
And
true. We've spoken about. a lot
what
of
would you
things.
say the future? We've talked about the projection, but let's say like 10 years from now, what would you guys picture yourselves doing as a company?
Painting.
Painting,
Forever painting.
painting forever. Because it can't go forever though.
I mean,
but
we
do you
do-
think of any other new things that you'd want to really like introduce, like maybe bring up more artists and teach them your style, or what's the end? What?
I think if we grew, we would have to, because like sometimes we really
Yeah.
do struggle. But
Yeah.
like it's hard because half
You
the
can
time
get overwhelmed.
we
Yeah,
don't
of
even know what
course.
we're doing, and we kind of just like by mistake do things that we're
Yeah.
like, wow, that's not that bad.
That's cool.
Yeah.
But I think like as all artists or like brands,
Yeah.
we just have to like do short term, like always do something new, because like things will get boring after a while. So
Yeah,
it's just like
yeah.
reinventing what
Yeah.
you're doing anyways.
Mm.
I think eventually we do want to be in retail. Maybe have a store every once, like around Nairobi. But for now, we're just trying to grow slowly so that we
We're
can.
just trying to afford
Have
rent, you know.
have-
Like,
have you tried holding like a small exhibition or something?
yeah.
Something
So
of the
we've done
sort.
pop-ups.
Yeah.
I
You've
think that's
done?
the closest that we've done to exhibitions.
Where?
Yeah. So we've done BizBaz.
Biz Baz.
We've done a pop-up at Alchemist, and we've done a pop-up at K1. We've done one at Tokyo as well. We've had 2 events at Tokyo.
Yeah.
So it's just like little pop-ups that we come
So
up
people
on
can
every
come
once in-
and just
they can
see
check
what's
it
going
out.
on.
Yeah.
If you want to place an order.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
We also stock at Wasp and Sprout. So.
Yeah.
So
also
your
awesome.
artworks are there, like the
Our
clothes.
jackets are there.
We have
The
jackets,
jackets?
there,
Okay.
Yeah.
So you can say like the main thing is the jackets. Is that like your main?
Yeah. I think that's our most
It's like-
like different like thing
Yeah.
from everyone else because no
Mhm.
one else is doing that from what I know. Like as a brand.
I mean,
As a
yeah,
brand,
they're not doing
yeah.
it as a
Yeah.
brand. There are other artists around who are painting on jackets and stuff. What differentiates us is that the paint won't come off, essentially. Some of the artists are working with acrylics,
Yeah.
and acrylics will come off of your jacket.
Okay. So apart from,
his face.
I hope he's okay.
His face.
Oh,
What
he's
happened?
okay. He's
it
okay.
just fell down.
He
Yeah.
fell?
Yeah. He's good. He's good.
He's
Shocking. Shocking. His face when he fell. Did if it was us, we would be
What?
laughing.
No, it's good you
You've
didn't see it
been
'cause
laughing?
I would have
We've
been laughing.
We
I
would've
did
My
straight
God,
been
what?
laughing.
live helping him up, so that's all I saw.
No, but
Can't
that's
be
how
that
we are.
evil.
That's it's not about being evil.
it's just about having like
Not
we just,
caring,
It's
right?
because we
That's a-
relate. It's because we've done that so many times that we understand
Yeah.
the embarrassment and
Oh,
like
yeah.
how funny it is.
Yeah.
We've done
Especially
it
in
all the
public.
Yeah, we do it all the time.
It's not even embarrassing anymore. It's just
Yeah,
usual.
It's just the usual.
So when it comes to the whole business you do, how do you advertise? Because I haven't, because I've never like seen like a pop-up. Like
Yeah.
I actually, after I met you, that's when like I realized, okay, like after you explained to me,
Yeah.
I knew what the brand is.
Yeah,
I went, checked out your Instagram. But it's so funny because I've never bumped into you, and I'm always trying to be in tune with everything that's happening.
So I think Instagram is like our biggest
Yeah.
selling
It's mostly
platform.
social media.
Yeah, definitely.
But we've kind of been slacking on promoting things on social media recently. But a lot of what has built our following is just word of mouth till now.
and collaborations.
And collabs. Okay.
Yeah,
Once you
collabs
do
have
my
really helped
collab,
us.
I'll also put some word out there and stuff. We'll see how it goes.
Thanks.
Okay, so we've talked about like art and everything. So we're just gonna go slightly in a different direction.
Cool.
I don't know whether you're ready for this segment.
We'll see.
I just
We're
don't know.
always dealing with things we're
Please
not ready
just
for,
don't,
so
please
it's
just
okay.
don't throw the mics down and leave. I mean,
Just drop it and leave.
drops the mic. So we'll just get into like more personal stuff or just general things that are happening
Yeah.
around maybe Nairobi or just around the world. But because like you can even just see like from the camera, there's just diverse ethnicity here.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
and
this has been our
backgrounds.
entire lives. Because
Yeah.
even at Roslyn, we both went to Roslyn. It's such an
What's that?
international. It's Roslyn Academy.
Where is it? Where is it?
It's next to the UN
At Gigiri?
Yeah.
Gigiri,
Ah,
yeah.
okay, yeah.
So it's an international school.
Yeah.
Basically, we've grown up always being surrounded with a bunch of different cultures and
Oh, different
ethnicities and
people.
everything. Yeah.
Mhm.
So this is normal for us, kind of
Were
thing.
you brought up, but you were brought up in Kenya, both of you, right?
Yeah, so I was born in California and then I lived in Burundi.
So you're not Kenyan, are you?
No,
I
How
was
about
born
you?
here.
have a
Let's
Kenyan
let's
passport
move
now.
to you.
OMG,
We're
I
done.
have-
We're done with you. Let's move to you.
I was
I know.
born
I'm
here.
sorry. I'm sorry.
Dual citizenship.
I'm sorry. Finish your story. I was just playing. I'm just playing.
No, and then but I
So you're
moved here like I started year 4 here and then I've been here ever since then. And then I left
okay.
for uni
Yeah.
and came back.
How about you?
I was born here.
Born and raised.
Born,
in
raised.
Kenya.
Yeah.
Mm. So what made you like decide to stay like in,
After uni?
Yeah.
Oh, I love it. Like I don't think I can imagine myself living anywhere else but
Really?
here. Yeah.
Not even in Cali.
I don't really. I was
He's like,
I was born in
"Ah."
Orange County, and I think when you're brought up here, like the people and
Yeah.
like the people make Nairobi. I think.
Yeah.
And the people over there is so different, and I think like even California and New York, like I think the mindset of like life in general,
It's
it's just
completely
work. Like you're just
Oh,
working,
you're
making
just-
money, and then what are you gonna do? Bury yourself in your money because you don't have time to spend that money.
Yeah.
Let's be
Yeah.
honest. Like I don't think there's any balance in
Work-life
any
balance.
Yeah, it's just like working. Like
Mhm.
I don't want to live like that.
Yeah.
We
of
have a
course.
good life here.
Yeah,
It's a
we
good
love
life.
it.
That's
It
true.
really
'Cause
is.
that's why, like, even in the podcast, I'm saying it's all about like
The balance.
finding out like the balance of everything.
Yeah.
That's why we're done with like work. Now we're going to like just culture and everything.
Yeah.
So speaking of that, What do you think of like how's like your dating situation?
Dating situation.
going
Yeah,
okay.
see her smiling. She's like,
Okay. I had to talk to Suhan about it still. So
Yeah, there's some. Can I just say,
Yeah.
Nairobi boys, please shape up.
no, some of them are okay. Like
we've had that, guys. I mean, I'm in that bracket as well, so I'm just like,
Well,
what?
I don't know
What
how
happened?
you're
What
like that, but-
happened?
No, but they're like, I feel like, I don't know.
Now we're getting somewhere. What? Now this is interesting. Mm.
No, okay. I've been in a relationship for the past 4 years,
Yeah.
so I'm set.
You still.
But I still hear it.
Oh, you're set. You're set for life in that
I'm
situation.
set for life, man.
for life.
I'm
For
set
life?
For life.
Wow.
He's like dedication.
Wow.
Are you sure?
Where's the
Still-
ring?
Wow. Oh, you married?
No, man. No.
She's waiting
I'm
for
too
Oh,
Are
did
young.
you say that? No.
No, I'm too young.
Okay.
Still too young.
But do you believe in marriage?
I do. I do believe in marriage.
So how's
Yeah.
your situation going? Huh? She
It's
said.
okay.
She said.
I'm good.
Okay,
man.
now.
Uh-huh.
Last year was just a shit show. Wasn't
It was a
Like,
shocking shit show.
It was like 2018
It
was not
a
for Kesh. Like, let's be
shocking
honest.
shit show.
You both seem like you have these stories, but you just don't want to share them.
Can I say names? No.
Okay, but you've dated like.
I've dated a
in
lot
Nairobi.
of guys. Yeah, but I
A
think
lot of guys.
no, not a lot. Okay, to be fair, like
Oh,
not
the
a
way
lot,
you've
a
said
lot.
it, it's
think
not a
just
bad thing
like-
if that's your thing. I mean,
No,
that's,
No,
you do
no,
your
it's
thing.
not like
I
that.
think that you should go out with different people to
Yeah.
know what you don't
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
and what you like,
Yeah.
and also like. I don't know, like I think because I'm Indian, also like if I go out with a guy and it's not even a date,
Yeah.
it's like our community is so like that it's
It's so
hard.
like
It's hard
what?
to like go out with just one guy and be like, no, we're just friends, because the Indian community, like, I don't know how to explain it, but
It's too.
I'm
one-
listening.
everyone
I'm a
knows
very
everyone,
good listener.
So
so
yeah,
I'm
they're like,
listening.
oh, this person's dating this one. I don't know,
it's
but I
just
don't
a
care
small
about it.
community.
So
Mhm.
It's such a small community. Everyone
I
knows
do
everyone.
whatever I want.
Have you ever dated outside your race?
I
So
did, yeah, in high
I-
school.
yeah.
You have?
Yeah.
How was that?
It was good. Like, it
How
was
was
fun
that,
for 4
Gish?
years.
How was that?
It
How
was
was
it was
that?
rocky. Suhan was
Shocking.
not always happy with me, but it was like it was not bad. It was fun. Like it's high school.
Mhm.
I don't regret it. Like
You seem very open-minded.
we were.
Okay, how about
yeah.
you? Have you dated outside?
So I told
Dated
myself.
my boyfriend's best friend.
I told myself I would never date an Asian, and
Uh-huh.
here I am
You
dating an
said
Asian.
never.
I said never.
Why?
But because Asians.
I think it's the
just-
mindset
It's a
of
yeah.
most, but like
Of most
we're not
Asians.
Asian. so
Yeah, no,
in our
like it was
brains.
difficult because a lot of the Asians that I encountered had a very different mindset than I did, and
What's that mindset?
I don't know.
I want
like,
to know.
Okay, Koreans who have come from Korea
Yeah.
have a very like Koreans in of themselves, like the ones who
You're
are living.
Korean,
I'm
right?
Korean. So
Okay.
the Koreans who are living in Korea are very close-minded. Like they're very materialistic and like
Materialistic?
You know, like very materialistic.
I went to Korea.
Like
It's true.
we're talking about women or guys?
Both. So priorities
Really?
are like how they look is like
Yeah,
number
appearance
one
is a big
priority.
thing.
And
You're
then
lying, even for guys.
even for guys are like even worse sometimes.
You're lying.
Seriously.
She's
seriously.
not lying. I
I'm not
saw
lying,
it.
man.
Okay.
But yeah. So I.
so is
I
that
always,
hard to relate to? Because
so it's hard for
you-
me.
you've been raised in Kenya.
Yeah. So whenever I go to Korea, I'm always a bit alienated because I'm not seen as Korean when I go to
Also,
Korea.
Suhan likes to tan, and that's looked down upon.
Yeah, you need to be stark white to be beautiful in Korea. So
Oh, where is wait, is that where also like skin lightening is encouraged?
yeah,
And,
so
like,
Because them
eye surgery, like plastic
the
surgery, is
more whiter you are, the more
more Western, the
but
more
I think
beautiful.
that's like in India as well. Like skin
Yeah.
whitening
Come
cream has
on.
never been.
it's
doing
always
so
it's
well.
always the opposite. So like all of the East, everyone wants to be like the West, and everyone in the West wants to be tan and like darker. It's always there's no balance, right?
yeah.
So I
I
mean,
mean,
yeah,
it
it's
just
just
doesn't make
interesting.
any sense.
Yeah, no,
mean,
I think it's just dumb. But like I think when you're brought up in that, like always, like you're just
Yeah.
it's in you. Like you.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's just
I mean,
a
not
normal
us, like,
thing.
our
It's like
parents,
yeah,
yeah.
if that's your environment, then
Yeah.
it's just
Yeah.
like a normal
Like if
thing.
you're
of
told
course.
this is beautiful, then it just.
But you're
becomes a
also
norm.
you also grow up thinking that way. So meeting someone who's grown up thinking a different way
Mhm.
and trying to relate to them, especially in a dating sense, is very difficult. You know what I mean?
Yeah, talking about
So,
that. So you were
yeah.
talking about
So that's why I'm like I would never date
just because of
Okay.
material and
because our priorities are different, right? So
okay, if the guy wants to look good, then
That's
just-
fine.
That's
But
fine.
you do you,
But if
Yeah.
but if everything that we're doing is interrupted by the fact that he feels like he needs to look good, then it's not a thing.
Yeah.
more
right?
than you,
Yeah, like if his priority is look good,
for you,
then
though, right?
no, for
Your
himself,
soul could be so
right?
ugly though.
Yeah, it's true. You might be stark ugly inside.
Black
Wow,
as night.
wow,
That
wow.
dark soul.
It's true. So it's hard for me. That's why I always dated out of my race, and then now I'm dating an Asian, and I'm very happy.
Wow. From Kenya or
Yeah,
is
he's
he from
also
Korean?
he's second generation Kenyan. So
What does that mean?
his grandfather is Kenyan, but they're Chinese Malaysian.
Wow. Interesting. It's too confusing for me. I'm still trying to digest. I'm like
It's hard.
second
There are a lot of-
generation and
Lots of cultures, lots of
But
different races.
that's nice. So I mean, when it comes to settling down, do you think it's easier just settling with someone from your race, because it won't make a lot of family members like? I'm sure it's just
I think
tricky.
it's like not,
it's not.
because my mom's always told me like you should marry in your race. Like she's
If
she's
let's
never
say,
gonna
if
say
let's
no.
say, you walked in with me.
Yeah. No,
And
she.
then told mom,
I think for
I
them-
want to be with this
Yeah.
guy for the rest of my
My
life.
mom loves me,
How-
so she'll
how
be
would she
okay. She'll eventually be
Like-
okay.
She'll eventually be
But
Yeah.
she'll just say like,
Yeah. No, but
I
the
love you,
thing
my
is-
daughter, so I'll do it for you.
But the thing is, like, I think,
Yeah.
especially like being Indian and like in Hinduism, like our culture is just like we do so many things that like even within being Indian, like I'm Patel, then there's
Yeah.
like different types of Indians, but in those households we all
Yeah.
do different things and like we're brought up in different ways. So
Yeah.
when you get married, you go to someone else's house in ours. So like if I married someone and I go into his extended family, like the way they live, it'll just be harder for me to adjust. Like that's
Oh, yeah,
now I get
yeah.
it what her point was before. I'm like, oh, you're just being like, now I get
Yeah.
it, because like even like when I date and someone does something, I'm like, ugh, do you do this every day?
Yeah,
But like that's
but
not
to
even
them,
a-
that's just how
yeah,
they
but
are.
and
That's just them.
I'm
It's just a
super like
cultural difference.
yeah, and I'm
Yeah.
super traditional and like involved in all those things. It's just I don't think it's bad. It just depends. Like I can compromise.
Yeah.
Like a lot of people cannot. So
Right,
it's just
yeah.
like how you adjust to
Because
a
it's not
different
even just
environment.
about you.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
you still have to have family gatherings. You still
Yeah,
have,
no, definitely.
Yeah.
And in Indians, like you go, like I would go into my in-laws' house and live with their parents and like extended family if they have.
Yeah.
It's just harder to adjust.
Yeah.
So I think it just depends on.
It depends on how willing you are to adjust
Yeah,
as well.
yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Interesting. So what were you saying about Kenyan boys shaping up? Let's talk about that.
Okay, I don't mean
Kenyan
like
Indian boys.
Kenyan Indian boys.
Oh,
just
Kenyan Indian boys?
I feel like they just have a very interesting mentality. Like,
How?
just don't be a dickhead.
That's my
Come
Really?
mentality.
Like, what
I
happened
feel
to like being a gentleman and being nice to people? When did it become attractive to be a dick? When did,
I really don't know,
like,
but I feel like
Are you
that's when
talking
it
about? Are you talking from experience?
Of course, we're talking from
Really?
experience.
Like people treating you badly,
Yeah.
not
So
being
badly.
gentlemen?
Not being
That
But, like,
makes no sense.
No, but I feel like that's like a trend in Nairobi.
That's a lie.
I think it's a trend in real.
Give me
in
an example,
general.
because it doesn't make any sense.
we say shocking all the time.
Like all
right?
the time.
That's
So my
good.
dad has picked up on it, but he has broken English. So
Yeah.
he was literally
How does he
Yes,
say?
so cute. He was like, I'm shocked. It was too cute. It was like an accounting issue or something. And my dad was just there on the phone. And then
Yeah.
he was like hanging up with the accountant. He was like, I am shocked. And then
I-
he like hung up the phone.
Oh, the context.
Oh, that's too great. He's
So-
too cute.
So I mean, of course, before we proceed, shout outs to your dad, of course.
Always.
Always.
To what you were talking about, you're saying like there's a few, not all of them, a few Kenyan guys who are dickheads. Give me an example of give me like an example, because I don't understand.
There's so many.
There's so many. Give me
Trying to
one.
pick
One
one.
that I can connect to.
I don't
Like
know.
what
I think like
they have a trend of doing this,
I hope
this,
they
and
see
this.
this podcast and
They
feel
will.
shamed.
Trust me, they will. They will.
I hope they feel
Um,
shamed.
They will.
I don't know.
But I have
think
to
just,
know, like
in
they don't open
general,
doors,
like-
they don't pull chairs.
No,
No,
okay, it's not
that's
even.
But they
like,
do.
honestly,
That's not a
like,
big deal.
If anyone is watching this, me and Suhan are like the
Yeah.
least.
Princessy, like
No, like I like things, right? But like
Yeah.
we would never ask for anything, like nothing. Like just make us a part of your day and we're good. Like
Yeah.
hey,
Like, see,
good night,
once,
babe. Okay.
once
It's
Or-
time.
So when it comes to like
Time,
when
yeah.
you're dating someone, do you think they should call you like 3 times a day,
No,
or
no,
at least
there's
check
no,
up on
like-
you once?
I don't think
No.
there's any like.
Would a message be enough? Like, hey,
yeah,
I hope you're
I
having a
just-
good day.
Yeah, just make me a part of your day. Like,
Yeah.
even just a good night, full stop, no emoji.
A
I'm
message.
down.
Totally
That's
fine.
it.
Yeah,
But,
like, I think people here like expect. I honestly, I don't even know how to explain it because there's been
That's
different
a
types
lie.
of guys, but
What kind of people are you dating, first of all? Who are these people who are just trying
Right.
to ruin
But you know, but
amazing women?
there are games. There are
Imagine.
games that people
Really?
play. There are games
Like-
that people
Yeah.
play.
like I think
Like,
putting
you know,
people
you
on
know, you can
hold.
name them, right? You can just
No,
talk of
man.
this.
No,
okay,
man.
no,
Like,
okay,
I'll
don't
be
say the
so
names.
shamed.
Okay. just give me an example. What's the context? I want to relate to something.
so kind of like pulling someone along.
Like when you're going somewhere. Or what are you saying?
Drag you along.
What do you mean?
No,
What
like,
do you mean?
Like, not being straight with people.
Mhm.
Like,
Mm.
you both understand that you're kind of in a relationship, or like you're
Taking it,
committed to
yeah.
each other in
Yeah.
a sense, right?
Yeah.
But then you're not acting like it, if that makes sense.
Like you're still seeing other people, or
Yeah, like
Yeah.
you're seeing other people or talking to other people. You're just shady in general.
that's
like,
just. I thought you guys are talking about catching someone pants down. They're cheating. They're smacking you around. that
Actually-
other thing is.
Actually,
What?
But like we're just giving
What?
you
What
like
do you
mild
mean?
examples.
What do you mean? Actually,
I
someone
think-
has punched you.
someone's punched me. No.
No.
Never.
Oh,
No
okay.
one's never hit me.
Yeah.
No one's ever hit me.
Yeah.
That would not be okay.
Except this
Cheating?
dog.
Cheating.
I think cheating is a big thing in
cheating
Nairobi.
is a big thing, and I think a lot of people
It's
just
a big thing.
I think so.
honestly like I know this because like I've been the person that's seen it happen, but like sometimes I'm not close to everyone. Who am I to tell you?
Have you
Like,
been
Yeah.
cheated on?
I have been cheated on,
Lots of times.
like in 2 relationships.
How about you, Sue?
I have not been cheated on.
Ever? Wow. See, she knows. Good
cheated
judge
on
of
me. If it
character.
wasn't- No, she is. She really is. But if she wasn't there,
you're
I
the
would have
type
just been
you
stuck in a
might
relationship
be like
for
the
like.
type who just likes assholes,
No.
or
no,
you
no.
can
No, she's not
accommodate,
like that,
or
no.
maybe you accommodate like
yeah,
people
she's just.
I think I
You're
just
too
don't
nice.
say something
yeah.
until someone's like, Kesha, that's not normal.
Yeah,
not
yeah, you're
okay.
not supposed to be doing this to you. Yeah,
That's
yeah.
not okay.
Like
I
somebody.
think people just need to be respectful of each other.
Yeah.
Don't
Yeah.
cuss people out and yell at them. That's not okay. Like, keep your anger in check.
Yeah,
Okay.
anger issues is another big thing. Like,
Like,
Where?
also, I
boys
won't fight with you.
cannot
Like,
keep their temper down.
Where are you
okay,
talking
but that's
about?
happened to me. Like, I've been like cussed out and yelled at, but like, I'm not one to like fight back with you. I'll just be
Yeah.
She'll just
okay,
chill.
and I'll hang up because like I don't know what to do. But I'm just like, that's not okay. And then Suhan has to write me a whole long message that I have to send. It's just
I'm sorry, you guys have
That's
to
not
go
okay.
through that. But on the flip side, have you ever cheated?
no.
Ever?
No, I've been cheated on. I know
Why
what it
do you
feels
look
like.
so
I really
shocked?
feel like
Because she looks like a cheater.
Oh my god!
Yeah. You, on the other
I
hand, you look
remember.
like, you know, your principal,
No,
her, she looks
I
a bit
could
too
never.
cheeky.
No,
I
man.
feel like I think I'm at that point where like if I don't think that it's going anywhere, I'll tell you.
There's no
Like,
need
I'd rather
to-
just
yeah.
tell you
But
that.
that's what guys should be doing, right?
And also like cheating in Nairobi, someone would definitely find you. I know about everyone.
'Cause-
So, like,
'cause
imagine
where
this
do you
would
go
be-
if you want to cheat?
Yeah.
but and
If
yet
it's a
it
club,
still
it's a
happens.
food
Everyone
sport.
knows everyone. My mom's on a poster on Pam Golding. They know me. Like
Everyone knows that's Tripty's daughter.
she wasn't with him yesterday.
That's a new boy.
That's interesting. So now, okay, the dating thing, we've touched a bit on it. So I guess we don't need to go deeper, not unless we're mentioning names, which is, it's never that serious. Yeah, we don't need to mention
we don't
anyone.
need to mention
No,
names.
she's
If you know, you
sorted.
know. Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you know who you
We
are.
don't need
you
to
know
put
who
anyone
you
in
were-
blast.
You know who
But-
you are. I hope you
but-
feel shame.
But it's definitely tricky. Like right now, I think even like, I don't know, did you get anything for Valentine's yesterday?
I did.
You did?
Yes.
Did you, Sue?
I didn't.
But Suhan doesn't
Wow.
like Valentine's
I'm not-
Day.
I'm
She's
not-
never
is
liked
this,
it.
is this the person you're saying you're going to spend the rest
No,
of your life with?
if you gave something Suhan
Wow.
for Valentine's Day, she would be upset. She was
You'd be upset.
She was
It's just-
happy yesterday.
No,
I'd rather
like-
upset her with
This is
flowers,
what
then
I
that's
got.
okay.
This is what I got.
No. Oh, how cute.
Let's see.
Isn't it pretty?
That's nice.
Is that for, oh, who's it?
from
who gave it to you?
Rochelle.
Oh, cute.
Some flowers and chocolate as
Oh,
well.
name. Shit.
Do you get flowers and chocolate as well?
I did get flowers. I didn't get chocolate because I don't know how much chocolate I
Don't
can
like
eat before I get an
chocolate.
allergic
She's
reaction.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. So
I
why
think-
don't you like presents?
No.
or why-
Okay, it's not about presents.
Do you
but
tell the person not to bring you anything?
No,
I'm
I think
okay.
we just have a mutual agreement that like this isn't our thing. Like even birthdays and like Christmas, it's not
What?
really a big thing for us.
So what do you
so-
celebrate?
Life.
Anniversary?
Every day,
Life.
man.
Yeah,
Every day?
is a celebration.
Oh wow.
That was so cheeseballs.
Wow.
It's true though. I mean, like
But I feel like Suhan's never been like that. Like even before she was with Justin.
Yeah.
I
More
used to
names.
make her handwritten. Oh,
but it's okay.
Wow.
It's okay.
I used to.
Shout
I
outs
think
to
we're like those
Justin.
people that, like,
Shout outs to Justin.
yeah, we're like handwritten people, right? Like I used to make Suhan handwritten cards. And,
I
like,
have
like,
all of
that's-
them.
me
I have
too.
like 100 cards.
I'm down
from
for love
Gage.
letters, you know, like
Yeah.
just a letter with your handwriting.
Because
Yeah.
if you notice, like even yesterday, Nairobi used to have like a red theme on Valentine's. People walking around with flowers,
Yeah.
dresses. Like yesterday, it was just like
Well, I think like red
Yeah,
is
it
just
was
like,
like-
you
like
know,
you
Yo,
not
that was
everyone's
not
color.
casual at the restaurant last night.
oh
It's,
no,
like,
no.
down
Okay, the
and-
restaurant is definitely different.
Peeps were dressed up.
Because people
It
are
was
dressed
nice.
up for, but
Yeah.
just the whole climate. If you're walking
Yeah,
around the
yeah.
city and everywhere, there are not so many flowers and stuff. I think a lot of people are losing like
Interest in it.
interest in even just
I think
love
it's
in
like-
general.
Love in general, really.
No.
Yes,
Do you
because
think so?
I
think
could
about
get
it. You know
flowers
why?
every day and I'd be
you
so
know why?
happy.
You know why I'm saying that? Because like, if you see even like from the different generation of maybe our parents, like for them, they just started like starting off like they used to start like families at a really early age.
Yeah.
And nowadays people are like, you know, I'm not sure whether this is the situation. Let me wait for the right person.
Right.
Cheating. You have multiple, like, you know, they didn't have
Yeah.
like maybe like the social media thing wasn't their thing. I'd be like in 10 or 20 DMs today.
Shocking.
Oh, we need to ask you about the situation.
Yeah, what's
Am I?
your
What's your
sitch?
situation?
About what?
Dating.
About dating.
I just have a bit of multiple women, but I haven't chosen who I'm
That's
going
cool,
to
but
spend.
you're dating. You're not
You're-
with one person.
Yeah,
You're not
yeah,
in
yeah.
a relationship. You're
Yeah,
just
I'm not.
dating.
I'm
But I
just
think
dating.
that's
totally fine.
The word is
Yeah.
confused here. Like I feel like once
Yeah,
you go
people
on
don't
date, they're
understand
dating.
here.
You're not
No,
dating.
'cause-
I'm dating around.
dating around.
Because I'm just, you know, I still haven't had anyone.
That's
who's-
fair though.
Yeah.
Like you need
That
to
you
know.
connect with,
Yeah.
That's totally fine.
Baby steps. We'll get
As
there.
long as you're clear with all of the women
Yeah.
that you're with, that you're
Yeah.
not in a like
I'm,
you're not in
I'm an
exclusive.
open book. If you go to my
Yeah.
Instagram, you'll know what I'm doing. You'll know who I'm with. I post literally like almost everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So even
that's
if
totally
I'm out
fine.
with somebody, you don't even need to ask.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but like peeps are shady.
That's all we ask. That's all
Yeah.
anyone
Yeah,
asks.
just
you
be
know? Like,
honest.
let me
It's
know.
tricky because at times I think women say like, just tell me the truth.
Yeah. I mean,
And then if I
sometimes
say
that's
the
a trap.
truth,
I don't know.
I'll-
Like,
yeah.
I think okay, maybe
Yeah,
it
they'll be
depends
like,
on the
"Please
woman.
tell
yeah,
me."
so tell
But,
me
like,
the truth.
for
I will
us-
punch the shit out of you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
But like for us, I think it's just tell me the
Easier,
truth.
Like,
Don't be
how-
shady.
Who has the energy for all of that?
Yeah,
right
really,
now?
really.
Because we're too tired.
yeah, we don't have the time.
Okay, we've touched on love. So now let's just sort of like start winding up. We're almost there. We have like 18 minutes.
Let's
Okay.
go.
Yeah, so that at least we keep the podcast at 1 hour.
Let's
Cool.
do it.
And I can still always call you guys for another session.
No.
Or even the next session.
we can do it in
We
our
can-
studio.
Yeah, we can
that's
do it at the
that's
studio.
what I was saying. Like, yeah, you can just be there and chilling and then just
Awesome.
have like that artsy vibe
Sushi,
then.
painting.
Yeah,
Ah,
got you.
What's better?
Yes, yes.
Got you.
Yes, let's do that. by
Let's,
the way.
let's
do
do
it.
that.
So, let's talk about just in terms of just do you guys work out, play any sports?
Oh my god.
No?
We used to play a lot of
Swim?
sports.
Can't do
Swim.
shit right now, but
Swim?
No, in-
Anything?
In
Yeah.
high school, we were both very active
Yeah.
in
Uh-huh.
sports, just
Mhm.
because Roslyn is a very sports-oriented school.
Mhm.
Now I can honestly say I don't work out. I don't play. any-
we're
No.
just like struggling to paint, you know?
Yeah, you know,
No, but
like
but apart from like just painting, what else like do you guys just enjoy doing like in general, like outside painting?
Outside
When
of
you need
work?
to take like a break from, you know, this painting, I want you to
Yeah.
finish it in a certain. Let me take a break and do this. Like, what do you do? Do you do drugs? Do you do?
Yeah, I'm so down for no. Panadol.
Yeah, I'm so
Panadol.
down for drugs. Like, what do you do?
I don't.
What do
down
you
for
do?
painkillers right
Do you
now.
jog?
Stay in school, kids.
Stay in school. Drugs
you-
are not cool.
Do you jog? What do you do?
I
to
do.
just
I
clear
did
your
used to
head?
run. Like I think I need to
Yoga.
run to like. Yeah, I do yoga. Yoga's fun.
Mhm.
Like it depends, you know.
It depends on the day.
I don't know how to meditate. I try.
Yeah,
but then I think
meditation is
about
just-
not thinking about anything. Then I'm thinking about not thinking about not thinking
Yeah,
about
yeah,
it.
and then you still.
You're still thinking.
Yeah.
Shocking. It stresses me out more.
It's true.
So nothing of the sort. No physical.
I used to
I
work
run.
out, but like yeah, and
Yeah.
running and stuff like that. But like
I think we just
But
do
now-
things
Cause
Yeah,
like,
but now
'cause
it's
like
like-
you both, you have like, you know, physically you look fit and everything.
Thanks.
I mean, you guys have like, Instagram buddies and stuff. Like if you were to go on vacation and take pictures and stuff, you'd feel good about yourself, I'm sure.
We
think
run
we just have-
sometimes.
Do?
Occasionally.
You do?
But I think
Honestly, like, Suhan runs around the restaurant all day, all night.
all day, all
That's
night,
enough
guys.
exercise.
That's a lot of exercise.
And I think between going to Cuna,
But what do you
Motivation
think? What do you think
everywhere.
about, let's say, like the whole Instagram thing and just the pressure, like what young kids are going through? If you don't get like enough likes on this picture, you
I
take
think it
it
is
down.
stressful.
I think it's
Yeah.
very stressful.
What do you
Yeah.
think?
Because we're like that with just like Concrete Roses. We're like, let's see like how many people are interested. But like, I don't think we've ever been like that for like our personal
personal
pages.
ones.
And
Yeah.
our personal pages, like, it mostly revolves around our art anyways. But I
Yeah.
can see, like, I've seen my friends go through like that pressure of like, I don't have these many likes or these many followers.
Yeah.
Or like, people's life revolve like around it.
Yeah, true.
And
True.
I think you see it anyways because you see how much effort people put
Yeah,
into
it's
taking
Do
a
you
photo.
do you ever feel like that pressure or anything? Because you guys seem like you're very happy and comfortable. You just have nice energy.
I think we're just like content with like being with
I
each
think we
other.
enjoy
But
it.
I
Yeah.
think
it's not- I don't
you,
think
the
it's
energy
bad.
that you bounce off each other, I
Yeah.
think it's really
Yeah.
amazing. If you guys were living like in different countries, I think it's
We were
you'd be
dying.
heartbroken,
We
We
right?
were
struggled,
heartbroken
You
for
would
4
be
years.
If we
heartbroken.
don't see like each other
Every
every day.
Every
it
day.
feels-
Yeah, we
we
work
see
on
each other
Saturday
every
and
day.
Sunday too. So like, even if it's just like 10 minutes, I'd walk up I'd be
Every
back at
single
Sunday.
day.
Yeah, we're a bit of workaholics as well, so
That's
we
amazing.
literally haven't taken a break since
So,
we started.
so how do you think you just like put like a cut in all of that that's happening on Instagram and just don't pay attention to it?
I think that's a thing with people that have a lot of time.
Because yeah, like how?
Because, like, okay,
or if you have something to do, like
Yeah. I mean, I think obviously we're not working like our hours
Yeah.
just like are
Yeah.
very flexible, but like she's busy at the restaurant and then like she has her things in life. Like I have things going on in my life,
Yeah.
like with work and family. Like I think if I had the time, honestly, to sit on my phone and think
That's
about it,
where-
I probably would.
Yeah.
Because like it's just you have time to think about it and like those insecurities come up. But
So you just
Not saying
keep,
that everyone-
keep occupied. or-
Yeah, not saying that when everyone who is feeling that pressure has all the time in the world.
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
but, like,
yeah.
But like
For
it's
sure.
not, and it's also like not shocking that I would have those insecurities too if it's a thing.
Yeah.
Like because everyone is always honestly like we're as much as people like talk about like body positivity, blah blah. Everyone's trying to one up each other. I
Yeah.
feel like
True,
you're always
true.
trying to look your best self in
True.
front of the world.
True.
It's a lot
True.
of competition as well.
Yeah, and you can have good intentions, but even if you have good intentions, someone is always gonna not look the way you look.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
there's always going to be an insecurity. Like
There's always
obviously,
pressure.
yeah, I
Yeah.
see people. I'm like, damn, I wish I looked like that. Like, look at that glow up.
Yeah, yeah, look at that.
But that's interesting. Yeah. So I mean, I guess we've touched on a lot.
We
A
have.
lot. So before we wind up, what would you say? Let's start with Kesh. What would you say is the one thing that you always work towards, and you think if you get it, like you'd be so happy? Like that's what would give you like pure happiness. Maybe it's having like 12 children,
Oh God, I can't have
Jesus.
children.
or two
It's not
husbands,
gonna work for me.
or maybe that's it, or maybe it's getting like an award for your art, or just like Concrete Roses being on this platform or pedestal.
I
Like,
mean-
what's that one thing that you think like if I get this, I think I'd be so happy,
I
and I
think-
can now actually just focus
Yeah.
on other things.
Honestly, like it may sound cheesy, but like for me, the most two important things are like family
Yeah.
and like obviously my work. But my work is my family, anyways.
yeah.
And honestly, I think we're going in a good path with Concrete Roses, so there's no stress there. And I live around my family, and like that's such a big part of who I am. So as long as like everything in my family aspect is going okay, I think everything else thrives. Because whatever's happening at home,
Yeah.
it like is who you are gonna be outside. So I think that stems like how you are in all aspects of your life, or whatever's most important to you.
True. And very deep.
Very deep.
Shocking.
I am shocked.
I am shocked. I'm shocked. Okay. How about you, Sue? What would you say is?
I would agree for the most part in terms of the family aspect of it.
Yeah.
I do think that growth is one of the main things that we're trying to achieve.
Yeah.
right? In terms of everything that I'm doing, really. So Concrete Roses, I would love for it to grow to a certain amount.
Yeah.
It's not something that's too impossible for us to manage, but something that, does influence people and towards art and fashion and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Growth for the restaurant, obviously, for my family, because
Yeah.
that is the pillars of my
Yeah.
family, essentially.
Growth for the rings on her finger.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah.
Growth. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like
I think everything's good, right?
We're very happy people.
I think once I started
Guys are
Concrete
just too
Roses,
positive,
actually.
man.
No, I think
You
once I
must
started
be
Concrete
doing
Roses.
something else.
Nah.
What makes you this
No drugs,
happy?
You think it's weed, right? No.
No.
the Panadol.
No. You're so. I mean, but it's also good because you see, at times I think it's even the people that you keep around you.
No, I
If
think
you're around
Yeah,
people who
sure.
are like just grumpy, they don't like what they're doing, they don't like life, they're just
you should
complaining.
be her dog.
They're just complaining. They're complaining. I mean, that energy immediately would transfer to you, and you also not
Yeah,
be.
I think honestly, like even if like we were struggling with work and stuff, like it's just a support you have around you.
Yeah.
Like there will always be bad times. It's not gonna be like rainbows
never gonna
always.
be like
Yeah,
that
but
forever.
I
for
think
sure.
with we have so much support and love around us.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
even just like people that come back and buy from us. Like
Yeah.
even to people we don't even know.
Yeah.
So yeah, we're really lucky. That way.
Before we even finish, I just remember something that we mentioned and we didn't talk about it. So let's just jump into it straight. Let's for a few minutes.
Drugs.
No, we're not talking drugs. We're not talking about drugs.
John is too
So-
upset about drugs.
we mentioned something to do with what did we talk about? When did this thing come up about paying bills and stuff? We
Okay,
had
we were speaking about
yeah
the partnership that you guys have,
the
that you have with our cafe.
oh yeah
Yeah.
oh no
culture, girls and guys.
yeah no girls and guys when
Or-
it comes to paying like bills and stuff
Oh,
and then you
okay.
said that
It's a cultural thing.
a cultural
Yeah.
thing. Like I think the Kenyan culture, no, not Kenyan culture. How can I put it? Don't want to be attacked by the wrong people. We're
It's
talking
your
about
opinion,
like
it's
there's
your
some
opinion.
yeah, it's just
Yeah,
my
yeah.
opinion. But there's a trend from a group of girls who expect everything to be done for them. But there's some women who also just like comfortable, super comfortable. Like I want to do this for myself. I want to do this for myself. Like let's say if we go to a restaurant, like how do you guys like just on how you've grown up? Do you normally like split the bill? Do you suggest to split the bill? Or like if it's a guy who's invited me and he's taking me out, he's paying for everything. He's paying for my Uber, he's paying for my meals, and he's paying for my.
man.
I mean, there are some people who would have like a different
No, yeah,
Yeah,
opinion.
of course.
So yeah,
It just
what do you
depends
think?
on what you expect, I guess.
Yeah.
But I don't think we're the kind of people, like we're not the kind of girls that expect that kind of stuff. You know what I mean?
And guys still mistreat you,
No,
not
as in, like,
respect you.
I always, I
Who
know.
are these people?
No, I know that, like, I think the culture in Kenya in general, like Kenyan, Indian, any, like,
Yeah.
any
Yeah.
race, I think is just generally, like, they're gentlemen in the way that, like, there's a way things are done. I feel like in
Yeah.
general, like, they'll always buy you a drink. If you don't have a drink, you'll have a drink
Yeah.
in your hand.
Yeah.
They'll always pay. I don't know if it's an ego thing, if they're being nice, I don't know. But I always, like, make it a point to ask at least, like, now I'm like, will you get upset if I ask to pay?
How-
Because, like,
do
I
you
know,
ask?
like, I always ask. I always say, like, can
Are you
I
gonna
pay for
pay?
it?
Are you gonna pay for this?
I will
No,
pay
that's
for
the
it if
wrong
you ask it.
question.
Oh, no, I'm just saying, like, is that how you ask? Like, are you
No,
gonna
that's
pay
the
for
wrong
this?
question.
No, no,
How-
no. When
It's
the bill
can I
comes,
ask for it? Can
yeah,
I pay
I
for
always
it?
say like, will you let? Now I just say, will you let me? Because I know, like, most
Do you
of the time.
do you normally just suggest? What comes straight to
Honestly,
your
I
head
say-
after, like, let's say you've had like a meal and stuff? Like, what immediately
Yeah,
comes
when
to
like
your
when I
head?
see the bill coming, obviously like I'm already gonna take out my bag anyways and be like,
You
will
will?
you let me? Yeah, I think
Why?
because
I
like
think-
if you
Why?
treat me, I think like okay, yeah, for fair, like the first 3 times we meet, I'll still ask, but okay, you want to pay, but like they're not ATMs, like.
But as
I
girls,
mean-
I think as ladies also, like, you can't go into something expecting that someone else is going to pay for you.
Mm-hmm.
Like, at least have that money with you.
Yeah, in
Like,
case. And what if he forgot his wallet?
Yeah, what if he
Yeah.
forgets?
That happens.
Intentionally, wink,
Yeah,
wink.
maybe even intentionally. But you like, it's
Yeah.
totally okay for the girl to buy a meal. You'll get that meal back. That's not, and even if you don't, you can
Like
go
I
get your
think if
own
you're
meal.
genuinely there and you care for that person, like what is it to you?
'Cause
Like,
I remember,
you would
like-
pay. I would pay for Suhan, so why
Uh-huh.
wouldn't I pay for you?
Because you remember, like, my friend Eksha was saying,
Yeah.
like, she wouldn't allow somebody to pay
Yeah.
a bill because she would feel like that person immediately thinks like they
Yeah.
owe them something.
Yeah, you owe them
I
something.
think like I'm easy. Like if you don't let me pay, okay. But like I want to know
By
that
easy,
you
you
know.
mean-
No, like I'm not gonna be like
Not-
I know there's
not-
some girls.
I'm playing.
Not-
I'm playing. That's a
John.
joke. That's a joke.
I'm gonna
That's
shock
just a
people.
lame
First of all,
joke.
I'm a cheater.
That's
Number one.
just that's just a joke.
I think
Sorry.
like, I have
Yeah.
met certain girls that are like so adamant. They're like no, like they're super feminist, and it's like
Yeah.
it's like I don't think that's necessary.
Yeah.
If you want to pay, you
Yeah.
can pay, but I want to know you to know that like I
Plus,
will.
I mean,
that-
Yeah, also, if
there's
you-
nothing
it's an
wrong
option,
with
you know?
getting a guy who can just like
Yeah, that's not a problem.
protect and provide. Is that a bad
That's
thing?
no, it's
not a
not. And like
problem.
I'm
Yeah.
okay if you want to pay every single time for the rest of my life till I die. That's
But
fine.
at
But
least,
I'm gonna ask.
Yeah.
at least if you ask, they
Yeah.
know that you covered your basis and you were like, at
You did
least
your
you
part,
offered,
yeah.
yeah.
You did you.
To yeah.
At least you're just
At
being
least you're not
considerate or
expecting.
something.
Yeah, you're not expecting everything to be done for you.
Yeah.
Kind of thing.
But I think that's also just the way people are brought up.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely has
Yeah,
to
for
be
sure.
like from home. Like that's been instilled in your mind.
Yeah,
You're
definitely.
product of your environment, I guess.
Yeah, for sure.
Mm.
Definitely.
I'm
Okay.
down to be treated like a queen though.
For sure.
So yeah, I guess that's it. We've done like a whole 1 hour,
Done an hour.
and I really do appreciate everything. I mean, Suhan, Kesha, and I mean, where can people find you?
Just here.
We're chilling.
No,
that
like your
car?
social media platforms. Yeah, plug them. Plug
think
anything
mine
you
is-
want to plug.
Should I just say
I
it?
got a list.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm just kidding.
Keisha __ Garaja. Is that what it is? Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, that's her
It's
handle.
underscore.
That's her personal handle.
Yeah, I'll still include it in the
Thanks.
podcast, on the iTunes.
And
I'll
then
put
Concrete
it.
Roses is just Concrete Roses. There's no
Concrete
underscore.
Roses
Concrete
is with a
Roses.
K and a
That's
instead
now
of
both of you like
Yeah.
your-
Together.
your
Together.
business, right?
Forever.
Yeah, forever.
So you can
Um,
find them at Concrete Roses or their personal Instagrams. Do you want people to find? Do you want
Sure.
people
Yeah.
to find you?
We're
Why
down.
not?
We're
Should-
artists.
Can they slide in your DMs?
No.
Okay.
They can.
You
They
can't
can.
actually
For
'cause that's how we
business,
get
They
for
can.
commission.
work,
They
for
can.
work.
You
I'm
can
talking
even
Yeah.
just say hi. You know we're
But
down.
Yeah.
we have discretion on whether or not we'll reply to those DMs. right?
Wow.
So
Yeah. There
But
has
yeah,
to be like a
we have
vetting
some
process,
whack
right?
DMs though.
yeah, we really do. It's very interesting. It's a very interesting world
So
out
yeah, I
there.
mean, it's been an amazing session. I mean, you see, like I just met you today. We met like for just like a few minutes there, but we've talked like we
Best
known each other
friends.
like
Yeah.
for the longest time. So I really appreciate it, and
Appreciate it
hopefully we get to do that
Yeah.
podcast.
Wait, have you ever had like an awkward
Podcast.
podcast? No.
Oh, I think it's just
No.
you then.
Yeah.
No, I
You-
think I
you
I
have
really
good
just
energy.
I just bounce off good energy.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
you'd be the weirdest person, but once we start talking, I'd make sure
down.
I'd just make you
You'll
feel I'd
force
make you
them.
feel really comfortable and just be like just
If
normal
not,
and just
he's got
relax.
drugs in his
No, I'm not doing drugs. I'm not doing drugs. So yeah, that's it, guys.
That's great.
Another episode of the Kiss Capits podcast. Thank you so much, Kesha. Thank you so much, Suhan.
Thanks for having
And
us.
I hope we can do this again.
Sure.
I'm hoping like by the next 2 weeks I'll have a new iTunes artwork, and that's gonna be courtesy of them. I'm doing that commission right now. Right now. So
We
thank
got
you
you.
guys.
Thank you.
Hey, thank you.
Thank
So make
you.
sure you subscribe to both iTunes and YouTube, and what else? Facebook as well. All the platforms are active with snippets, and episodes will be dropping. Full videos will be dropping every Friday. So thank you, and see you till next time.
Bye.
Bye bye.
Wow, so insane.
Nice. That was nice. That was
Great.
nice.